What's the worst possible thing that could happen during a huge consumer electronics show? Okay, worse things probably could happen, but at around noon yesterday, large portions of the Las Vegas Convention Center were plunged into darkness. Just the day before, attendees were pummeled with torrential rain. It's been quite a ride. It turns out that the two things were related. The heavy downpour had impaired the power system. So of course, when everyone turns up the following day and switches everything on right at the same time, it overloaded the system. The lights going out is one thing, but it also meant that people who put their phones in locked charging stations couldn't retrieve them until a few hours later once power was restored. Halls were cleared, people were left outside waiting, and predictably, corporate Twitter accounts tried to make some lols out of it. That's a lot of business cards that didn't get exchanged, or stomach-churning VR demos that didn't get enjoyed. Once the convention center was back online, it was pretty much business as usual. We had embattled GoPro CEO Nick Woodman on stage to tell us how his company isn't for sale, except for when it is. We also got to see the weirder side of CES, which, let's face it, is the best side. For example, a company called Black Box VR that thinks ordinary gyms are too, well, ordinary, and instead you should work out in a Vive or an Oculus. Deadlifting mecha robots, we presume. A VR gym is pretty normal though compared to Netflix's latest PR stunt to promote its show Altered Carbon. The streaming network set up a fake booth among all the headphones and wireless chargers. So somewhere deep in the belly of CES, floor plotters were coming across a company called Psychosec. On display was a lifelike corpse in a body bag, and the tech promised to let you upgrade your body. I mean, it definitely sounds fake when you say it out loud, but this is CES, where tech companies promise all sorts of nonsense. One thing we do know to be real though, is that we'll be back tomorrow with more Engadget Today. Assuming we can keep the lights on.